mountain, but he's got the view. He said, one step, you'll get through. When my faith is thin, he lends me his light. His words cut through like stars in the night. He said, breathe it in, don't run, don't hide. The climb's not a race, it's a rhythm to ride. One bite at a time, he said. One bite at a time. No matter how high we can climb, break it down small till the fear's out of sight. David reminds me, it's one bite at a time. Ooh, he's the kind of friend who hears the unheard. Oh, no. Holds my dreams like they're fragile birds. When I'm lost, he maps my scattered words. His voice is calm like the roots of a tree, grounded in wisdom but wild and free. He says, feel the way, let it teach. Don't deny, strength grows in the cracks where the broken survive. One bite at a time, he said. One bite at a time. No matter how high we can climb, break it down small till the fear's out of sight.
Hey, you guys, and I'm back. Look, this is the third time I've done this in the past 2 hours, and I'm doing it so much because I really want to make sure I get out to everyone this opportunity. You guys know we have a project start called the American Journey Project starting June 5th, 2027. You guys are going to say, David, that's a whole year away. It's really not that long, okay? When we're looking from our side, when we've got to actually get logistics, chaperones, the therapists, we've already got 2 corporate sponsors on board, and thank God. And so we're getting everything together. It's a lot of moving parts. This is going to be a 30-day trip starting in California, going down Southern California into Arizona, across Arkansas, across Texas, and the Southern United States, stopping at historical Black locations and locations that are and were important to Native Americans, as well as Asian Americans and Hispanic and Latino Americans as well. So those are the market and ethnic groups that we're going to really be highlighting and learning more about during this process. We need, I thought at first it was about 4 chaperones, but now the staff's telling me about 8. Not chaperones, but 8 staff in total, not including the video team. That's extra. That's outside of this. But this is a great opportunity. So if you are interested, this is a paid position. And I'm going to put this in here into the thing. Staff, apply link. Okay, and let me get you guys the link. Because I said I was going to get the link to everything, and now we have it. And so I want to come back on here and give it to you guys live. Okay, because this is just incredible, you guys. So I'm just like, don't sleep on this. And if it's something you're like, oh, David, it's so great, I can't do right now, I get it. But maybe allow right here. I touch it, right here, right there. So if you can, somebody else who's you're like, hey, they might be a good fit, but you've got to be able to be gone from your family for 30 days. Some people can do it. Some people are like, sign me up, right? I've already gotten literally, I want to say about my DMs, I got 11 people so far that are like, where's the link, right? So don't be frustrated like, oh, they already got 11 people. No, doesn't mean all these people are applying for all the different things. Some people looking for a coordinator. There's just one position for that. Some people looking for applying for therapists. We, of course, need at least 4 chaperones. We're probably going to need about 6 chaperones. And then, of course, Some people are really applying for video production. So the way it's going to work is there's going to be a bus similar to the mock-up you saw at the opening, at the countdown. The bus wrap is $11,000 itself. But thank God we have a sponsor that took care of that. Hallelujah. Right? So the bus is going to be wrapped like that. And there's going to have the students on it and the chaperones on the bus. Every night we'll probably drive for about 12 hours. And every night we're going to stop at a hotel hotel's already picked out along the route, there and back. And then each student's going to get their own room. And, chaperones will be checking, making sure nobody's leaving out the rooms. But we're going to do that. And then, of course, we'll be stopping at the different sites. There will be facilitators, teachers. We're also going to meet people like maybe political figures, different guides in each city we stop in. And that's going to be followed by the video production crew, which I think is about 5, maybe 6 people. They're in a separate vehicle with the video production stuff. So there's the bus, there's these video production stuff, and I think there's a third support vehicle. So it's 3 vehicles in total doing this whole thing. So as you can imagine, like, yeah, David, that's a lot. You're right. So we had to get started now. It's not something you can say, okay, let's start looking, and we've got like 2 and 3 months before launch. No, this has to start now. And trust me, we're very good when it comes to logistics. So we already know we've done not this, but we've done stuff we've had to move a lot of equipment and personnel from California to the East Coast for Super Bowl. We've been doing that for about 14 years on the East Coast, up and down Minnesota, Florida, everywhere. So we're good at moving equipment and personnel to different places. This is the first time we're going to do it for 30 days. So let me give you this other QR code. Apply for staff here. All right. Let me see. There's a logo here. All right. So if you guys can see this, hold on, it's generating. This is the link. You can do that. Did I look at that? Boy, look. You hate when you do something, you type something, you're like, okay, that looks bad. Okay, there we go. So you guys can see the link here. And here is another link right here. Pop. Okay. And you're like, David, I don't have a phone. I'm looking at you on my phone. Don't worry. Totally get it. DM me. I'll get you a link. Matter of fact, hold on. Wait a minute. Where are you? Now, I know you can say, no, you didn't just put it in a scrolling ticker. David, okay. I'll also put it in the comments. And I think it might actually be in the comments. This link might actually be in the comments. So this is actually where you can go and click on fill out the form. I think the form takes about, I don't know, maybe 9-11 minutes to fill out the information. Of course, filling out the form is not a guarantee of selection, but it does get you in the running. So if you guys are wanting to do this, once again, this is a transformative experience. It will take you away from your family, I'm going to say at least 31, maybe 32 days. The trip itself is 30 days, but you got to get there ahead of time. We got to have an orientation. We're going to have an orientation online for those that are selected to kind of get them acclimated. We do have a membership group, which we're going to start on Facebook. It's a membership group that once you apply, you'll go into this group and we'll start talking to you about more of the nuances, what's going to be required, what you should bring, what you should not bring. We're going to be going through multiple states, and you'll be interacting with all of the different specialists that are going to be on board, as well as the different people. Now, there's people that are actually going to be at the different locations. We got motivational speakers. We got maybe some celebrities, I can't say who exactly, right, who are going to be in certain cities that we'll meet up with, and they'll talk to the students, and they'll talk to them about their journey, and things like that. So this is going to be an amazing thing. And all of it is going to be documented and captured by the video crew. And this is going to be turned into a documentary series. Yes, so I'm telling you guys, it's incredible. And to be able to have your student, they have to be at least in 11th, 12th grade. And to be able to have them participate in this, and they don't have to pay, and they're going to make the connections, they're going to get the knowledge, they're going to get the exposure. It's transformative. I remember someone said to me once that Go out and explore the world before you have kids, because when you have kids, that's pretty much your life. But go out and explore the world and see what's out there so you can get a different perspective. And now, while we will be visiting strictly, I don't say strictly, African American, Native American, Hispanic American, Asian American cultural landmarks, this is not to say it's just about that. This is also about understanding different ethnicities, the struggle they've come through, and then seeing them through your own lens, and us documenting the transformative process. There will, like I said, be a therapist on here. We got that from talking to other educators who had not done anything like this, but who had taken students to locations, and the students had such a emotional reaction when they talked to some of the guides at certain locations. We thought it's important to have a therapist along on this journey, because this is going to raise some questions maybe when they're learning about certain parts of the history or certain parts of other history. I mean, the Trail of Tears that the Native Americans had to go through, that's, I can't even imagine. Then of course, where African Americans, we were brought over, or I'm not going to get into the whole thing of how we were here, but anyway, that is really emotional, and we don't want to just say, okay, expose them to this, and then they've got less with so many questions. That's why there's going to be a therapist during this journey. So there's a lot of things we're going to be doing, you guys. It's going to be amazing, and of course, the students are going to be, we're encouraging them, and actually, we're going to be helping them as well, how to take pictures from the road, how to document what they're doing, how to document how they're feeling. And of course, they have to do a 2 or 3 minute video after they've visited each site to kind of get their perspective, and that's going to be included in the documentary. If you want to be a part of this, of course, apply. Like I said, we do the background checks and everything, and be ready to be gone from your family for at least 30 days. But you will be paid. But I'm just saying that because we don't want to be like, oh God, I got to work, I can take off for 2 weeks. No. Oh my God, I'm missing my wife. Oh, it's been like 4 days. Oh, I'm missing my husband. It's been like 3 days. No. So just up front, understand the commitment that you're applying for. So I just want to get on here, you guys, and tell you guys that if you have any questions at all, please DM me in the comments. It's not a problem. This is, like I said, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's going to be transformative, not just in the lives of the students, but also in everybody that watches the documentary and in the adults that take place as well, participate as well. So thank you guys so much. Again, like I said, I wanted to get on here because we just got the application website up and running, and I wanted to make sure I shared it with you so everybody can go on there and can apply. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one. Bye now.